There are all these Netflix shows and HBO shows about how great the jihadis are in Syria, the wonderful white helmets. Well, the Russian ambassador was shot dead just minutes ago. This was reported by drudgereport.com. It's going up on Infowars.com as we speak. There's graphic video of a, quote, security guard who's a jihadi walking up and shooting the Russian ambassador. Russian ambassador shot dead by gunmen screaming, "We die in Aleppo, you die here," during an exhibition in Turkey. Now, these are the jihadis 5 years ago, funded by Hillary, that invaded into the country and have been overthrowing it. And then when the Syrians and the Russians fight back, our media calls them horrible and evil. Now, the word is I got last week from a high-level military source is that even though the U.S. military says they won't go along with it, Obama's preparing to give orders for airstrikes into Syria hitting Russian/Turkish sites. If that happens, it's an act of war. And they've openly been calling for similar things like that. So this is all the craziness that's happening. This is the attempt to push us into regional wars that could lead to a new world war ahead of Trump getting into office. All hell's breaking loose. They mean business. The Pentagon and others have come out and said, if we strike joint Turkish-Russian sites when the legitimate government has invited the Russians in, it's an act of war against Russia. Now, do we have the video now of him shooting? Because I saw it during the break. Can we have that in a moment? We can just play it right off YouTube. We can do it that way. We don't have to transfer it. Now, I also have news here dealing with Georgia. We've been covering this for a few weeks. The officials have gone public. We have the video coming up at the start of the next segment. And now, continuing with this, we have the news out of Georgia where the state officials are saying they've been hacked by Homeland Security. Now, we know this happened all over the country. As Homeland Security, quote, tried to protect the election, they were actually in there trying to hack into the election systems and clearly change the results. They failed, though, because the tsunami was so big for Trump, despite the fact they stole 5 states, manipulated others. It was just too big a tsunami. They miscalculated. They stole big in the city centers, but weren't worried about outlying areas, and those came in so strong for Trump, on average, it was able to defeat them. And all this is coming out. It's why they changed the subject and blame the Russians for what they claim's been happening. Now, as you know, again, all hell is breaking loose around the world right now. The video is now up on Infowars.com. Russian ambassador Karlov shot and injured in Turkey. The word is he's now dead. The Russian ambassador has been wounded by a gunman while visiting a photo gallery in the Turkish capital. Some other people reportedly also injured in the attack a day after protests in Turkey over Russian military intervention in Syria. And Turkey has announced it's at war with Syria. It's always been at war with Syria the last 5 years, and is sending in tanks and troops, suicide bombers, you name it. So again, all hell is breaking loose. And sides are changing sides, switching sides. They claim there was a coup against Erdogan that the West tried to run. Then he made a deal with Russia. Then he doubled back against it. These are the times big wars start. You've got them trying to raise interest rates right now to kill the Trump surge in the economy we've seen. This is economic warfare. Just like we're under economic hack attack and people trying to block our websites so you can't get to them, so you can't visit the shopping carts in the last few days of big shopping. And that's coming out of communist China. It's the same thing economically against you. Shutting down your power plants, raising your taxes. It's about domination. It's about control. Here is the video clip out of Syria today where the Russian ambassador is executed. Viewer discretion is advised. Notice the jihadi shaved his beard. He was blending in as he was the security guard. When I go to the airport, the people frisking me are wearing head dresses. They can't even speak English. We have all this security because of the Islamicist. And then the joke is, whether you're in Heathrow or whether you're in JFK, whether you're in New York or London, it's the jihadis running your life. InfoWars has more than 15 YouTube channels and about 3 million subscribers. Our main channel has 1.854 or 1,854,000 plus subscribers. Now, they've been gaming the system for a long time to shut down nationalistic or patriotic media, saying we're right-wingers, saying we're extremists. Well, it doesn't matter who we are. We have a right to free speech, don't we? As long as we don't violate the rules. Well, now Zuckerberg has come out and said he's going to restrict conservative news like communist China does, calling it fake news. And Google, that owns YouTube, has announced, and they've done it now 2 weeks ago, that they're going to basically make you click the bell in your notifications. We're going to show you how to do that, or you won't get all the channels that you've subscribed to, and you won't get the videos. Now, why are they doing this? It's more than just censoring. They want you to see the videos that they feed you below and beside the videos you're looking at that are corporately sponsored so they make more money. They're taking the you out of YouTube. So we're in this information war, and it's more important than ever that you promote the videos, that you like the videos, and that you send them on to others. Because the answer to the attempt to shut us down and restrict free speech that's openly now happening is for us to redouble our efforts. We're winning the culture war as true classical liberals that made this country great. We're restoring the Renaissance. So again, if you want to get our videos, so you can make your decision whether you want to see them or not. After all, that's why you subscribed. YouTube's had this since they started 12 years ago or whatever it was. And they're fundamentally changing it so you don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is promoting fake news and trash news and establishment news. It's killing real independent news. But we the people, by taking action, can break the back of this system. So please, click on the bell so you get the notifications and so you get in your feed the videos and channels you've subscribed to. I'm Alex Jones for Infowars.com.